Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever episode of the Adman Dude, and we are here with the Adman Dude and
What's up, guys? I'm the Ad Mad Dude.
हमारे बीच में बड़ा इसको टेंशन चल रहा है कौन सा वाला Adman Dude है लेकिन हम दोनों Adman Dude हैं. The idea is that we will take around 5-6 interesting campaigns that have happened recently and we will bitch about them, we will crib about them, and we'll tell you why they were good and why they were bad and how they could have been better. Start करें जी, Mr. Dude.
Karen ji Karen, let's begin.
Okay. अच्छा जी, ख्वातीन हज़रात, Ramzan is upon us, and recently we have had the first abomination of this season. I personally believe, by the way, it is the worst ad that I've seen in a long time in Pakistan. Ad that we're talking about is the beautiful Sufi ad. Mr. Dude, would you want to start?
देखिए एड मैड डूड इसको मैं एड तो नहीं कहूंगा. मुझे लगता है किसी क्रिएटिव का कहीं काफी हैवी किस्म का मिड लाइफ क्राइसिस चल रहा है और उन्होंने अपनी डियर डायरी करके तो इसको बस लिख दिया. और लेकिन जो वो कहना चाहते थे उसकी मुझे समझ नहीं आई. आपको आई?
या मुझे बिल्कुल समझ नहीं आई. मैंने जब रिव्यूज का लिखा था ना यार.
आप सब कुछ छोड़ दें, आप पहले मुझे बताएं सेंटा क्लॉज का कैसे.
आप मुझे बताएं कि आदिल कौन है, इब्राहिम कौन है, ये कंफ्यूजन क्या चल रहा है. क्या करना है यार. क्या आदिल के अंदर इब्राहिम है या इब्राहिम के अंदर आदिल है? हैशटैग नॉट होमोसेक्सुअल कॉन्वर्सेशन. बट आई डिड नॉट गेट इट एट ऑल यार.
मुझे लगता है इब्राहिम वाज हिज डेड फादर.
For a minute I thought that जो Santa Claus slash uncle है ना, वो is a spirit और उसको वो नजर आ रहे हैं. मगर वो बीच में जाके when they were inhaling the oil fumes and getting high, I realized that he's not. But see, okay, minus of.
बट मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही उसके बारे में हम क्या बात करें, क्योंकि I honestly don't really know what to talk about because it was just a couple of shots which were put together. बस ऐसे लग रहा था किसी का दिल कर रहा था मैं कहीं बाहर जाऊं और बस जाके तो कुछ शूट कर रहा हूं. एंड आई एम जस्ट वेरी कंफ्यूज्ड कि अगर वो एक एक्टर को लेके गए थे तो यार वो दो दूसरे एक्टर को भी ले जाते, बिकॉज आई थिंक सेंटा क्लॉज अंकल वाज प्रोबेबली अ पोलिश एक्टर जिनकी बाद में आवाज डब की गई है.
Dude, I'll tell you what my problem was. Like, this one actually pissed me off. I was fucking pissed off when I saw it because bench कोई स्टोरी नहीं है, कोई आइडिया नहीं है, कोई लिंक नहीं है, ना कोई सर है ना कोई पैर है. यू आर डूइंग अ फकिंग फैंसी एस रेस्टोरेंट जिसके अंदर आप फ्राई करके तल के उनको खिला रहे हो, नगेट्स खिला रहे हो. लाइक इफ दिस इज मास्टर शेफ देन आई एम फकिंग मास्टर शेफ यार.
मतलब वो देख के आपको पता चलता है भाई आदिल इज अ फेलिंग शेफ.
Fuck that little bitch, yeah. He should have been.
But yes, I think it was for me one of the biggest fails probably of the year, and I feel very sad about it because Sufi does an ad like every 3 years, and the last one has been running for 3 years. वो भी I think उन्होंने टर्की जाके shoot किया था, लेकिन I think that was still light years ahead of this one, and I think the brand has regressed quite terribly after this. I think even जो I mean देखो कम से कम फूड शॉट्स ही प्यारे होते यार. मतलब वो फूड शॉट्स भी ऐसे लग रहा था कि बस मतलब you know just like an Instagram review type food shots थे. Just I don't know उस ad में actually कुछ भी नहीं था except for a very confused midlife crisis.
There was. So we would have actually liked to comment on the strategy aspect of things, but
there is no strategy.
I don't know.
How can you comment on it?
Exactly. So fuck you, Sufi guys. Clients, अगर आप लोग सुन रहे हैं तो आप लोगों को चूना लग रहा है. एडमैन डूड और एडमैन डूड आपको मुफ्ते में कॉन्सेप्ट दे सकते हैं, और अगर नहीं दे सकते इससे बेहतर तो हम इससे बुरा जरूर दे सकते हैं. The scene opens on a beautiful beach in Spain. Concept. Moving on. Moving on. The next ad that we want to discuss, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the better ads to come out of Ramzan, and that is the beautifully done Peak Freen ads. Mr. Dude.
For me, I think Super Peak Freans was one of the probably the winner for me for Ramzan 2021. जो की सबसे खूबसूरत बात थी, that was a big slap in the face of many creatives जिनका बस ये ख्याल होता है कि you need to do a story based ad for it to be good. I think जो brand का challenge होता है of associating a feeling with a brand, I think that was done amazingly. Love Israr, already such a fan. I really liked the rendition of the song as well, and just the feels that it brings out is just they really nailed it. I think Super has been doing a fantastic job for the past few campaigns. I think Seedhi Saadi Khushi is a strategy that is definitely working for them.
Agreed.
What do you think, dude?
Thanks for like asking me. Agreed. I think it's beautifully done in terms of how they managed to show emotions without going over the top. The gentleman who is the actor, I don't know his name, but he has done a beautiful job. I personally feel that had it just been a soundtrack minus the singer, it would have been a little bit more impactful, but that's just my opinion. But yes, Freans is one of the brands which has been doing a really good job. वो जो इनका क्या था छोटी छोटी खुशियां नहीं
Seedhi Saadi Khushi.
ज्यादा खुशियां की जो इनकी कैंपेन थी इनिशियली आज से आई थिंक साल पहले आई थी वेयर
बिल्कुल अम्मी की गोद में लेट के और जो छत पे बैठ के चाय पीने वाली लूडो वाली आई लव दैट कैंपेन इवन दो उसमें अदनान सिद्दीकी को बाप बनाया हुआ था ऑफ लाइक अ 25-year-old girl but it
excuse
worked.
me, they were a couple where Adnan Siddiqui managed to marry a young girl. Okay, होता है.
I don't think so. Oh wow! So I guess we're arguing about a different campaign now.
I
But
thought it
no,
was
I
a husband.
don't think it was. Was it? Do you think?
Okay, guys, can somebody like look at that and comment below and tell us if it was a husband or not? Like, I think it was a husband. But yes, so
I think it was the father.
whatever the
I
fuck.
think we need to make a bet.
Okay, we will. I will name fuck the bet. But yes, I think Philippines was a beautifully done ad, very insightful. And but what I liked about it was the fact that they took a very a Sufism kind of insight, जिसको आप हम कहते हैं कि अंदर देखोगे आपको
The
खुशियाँ.
irony,
Yeah.
dude, what is the irony in this?
What do you mean?
I mean, Sufi didn't take the Sufi insight.
Exactly. Sufi went all bullshit, and we should have done. So, yeah, cutting it short, I think people did a brilliant job. So, all the creators and the client, kudos to you guys. Yeah, well done. Moving on. Oh, this is my personal favorite. It is the fucking Nestle grape bullshit, man. Like, what the
Wow.
fuck is that shit, dude?
I don't know what kind of fucked up standards of world we are living in, but dude, this one just mind boggled me. Would you like to comment on it first? Because I have too many words and not enough words at the same time.
Okay, so sorry. So this was done. Apparently, it was not shot in Pakistan. Would you believe it? And
मुझे तो इसी लग रहा था कारपेट से
पता नहीं जो भी था. Like it had no. The storyline was so fucking far-fetched and stupid. One, the acting was bad. The production quality was bad. मुझे नहीं समझ आई. मुझे वाकई में नहीं. And this is supposed to be the premium brand. ये इनका प्रीमियम ब्रांड है ब्रो और लग रहा था
Yes.
प्रोडक्शन उन्होंने कराई थी वो हमजा एंड बट ब्रदर्स वीडियो शादी वीडियो मेकर्स
I have seen many thesis films of kids from NCA and BNU which have been far better than this. I think इसके अंदर सबसे पहले मतलब एक बंदी है और वो आई है और वो अकेली होटल रूम में ठहरी है और एक बंदा अकेला होटल रूम में ठहरा है. I mean, this story is going somewhere else. And then he slides her a note and she gets all dressed up in red. Like, what the actual fuck is going on? I am just
यार मतलब एक रैंडम बॉय ने आपको खत भेज दिया I'm going to go to the Charles because I like great.
and then there was this. Oh wow! Okay, one thing we have to say about this campaign. Are
Yeah.
you ready, dude?
Ready.
Wow, grabs!
Grapes idea. And probably this is exactly
Wow, grab. So I just think this entire thing was really, I think, misunderstood. I again don't know what to say about the strategy because I guess the strategy is to send notes under women who are living alone. उनके दरवाजों के नीचे आप letters डालो. It's just wrong on way too many levels.
तो बेसिकली ये gentlemen अगर आपके पास नेस्ले ग्रेप जूस है तो आप जाके खत फेंके लोगों
one thing though, as a child of like 10 years old, I think we have all pretended to take a wine glass and put some grape juice in it and pretend it's wine. And I think this ad was probably that was the insight. I don't know, very confused.
I just think the creators are probably coked up and coming up with shitty ideas. And they were like, this thing works. Fucked up shit. Fuck it. The end. Moving on.
But then again, I think wasn't Deepika's campaign the last one, or have they done anything after that? Khair, that's another topic. We can discuss that later.
Moving on from that abomination, the next good ad to come out of Pakistan slash Ramzan was the Surf Excel ad. Mr. Dude, please continue.
I think the first thing that I want to say is that I think it is a very brave ad. And the reason I say it is a very brave ad is because brands never, almost inevitably, they never want to associate themselves with orphanages and or old age homes. And this brand was powerful enough to actually address both in the same film. So I just think hats off. Hats off to hats off to Team Surf Excel. However, from a filming point of view, बिल्कुल static shots थे. I don't know. It just seemed like the kind of ad where perhaps the director should have been more present. I don't know. Something was off. Maybe the shots were too static. It was just. I think it could have been way more dynamic from a filming point of view. I just feel it was very flat. It was nice, it was clean, but I think it could have been a much more dynamic film.
Uh, Agreed with you on in terms of the fact that where they took it with the idea. The film thing, I'm not sure, but if somebody can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, is that इससे पहले वाले जो सारे ads है ना समोसे वाला waking up the neighbors वाला, they were not shot in Pakistan. I think
Okay.
they were Indian productions. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But
Okay.
having said that, the difference shows in the film. तुम पुरानी
Yeah, I agree.
आपको फर्क नजर आता है. They could have done a better job. The director could have done a better job. Could have made it a little more. जिसको हम कहते हैं feelings add करना. But let's not be. I'm not going to be too critical about it. I think it's
I'm not going to be too critical about it either. I think it was a job well done. I think the song works, and I think again one of my favorite brands, of course, on point with the strategy, very subtle. It wasn't about the clothes. It was just beautiful. It was, I think, from a creative point of view, from a consumer point of view, I think that ad works.
good. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we have so हमें काफी हमने ads से choose करना था जो मौसम कोविड के अंदर brands ने कहा था let us save you with our COVID communication because you don't know what COVID is. And the biggest abomination हमारे जो नजर में थी वो थी Bisconni COVID TVC. Dude, continue.
It was. Can we have a moment of silence for that ad?
Yes.
But what the actual fuck is going on? I mean, you are talking about staying away, and then you are in this little fucking jumgatta of people, and then you're talking about wearing a mask, and you're not actually wearing a mask. Man, I don't know. I think this is a problem where brand managers and agencies think that the consumer is just fucking stupid. I disagree with that entire paradigm कि जो लोगों का ख्याल है कि यार कंज्यूमर तो चूती है इसको जो दिखा दो देख लेगा बस पीछे नाच गा रहे हैं लोग बस फिट है completely absolutely hated it. I think that okay, that's all I said. I think that ad did more damage to the consumers. I don't know if anyone listened to what they were trying to say, but they could definitely see कि लोग मास्क उतार के तो इकट्ठे होके नाच रहे हैं. So I think sends a very bad message.
Also a perfect example of the fact brands के यार हर जगह नहीं घुसना होता ना. ठीक है कोविड है सब चीजें लोग बात कर रहे हैं तुम लोगों का हर जगह घुसना जरूरी नहीं है. It is not a must that you do something every time. Yeah, so keep your fucking panties on.
It is a bandwagon though, dude. It is a bandwagon that everyone wanted to
But
jump
if you're
on.
jumping on a bandwagon, something good ना यार. I mean, चुतिया पे ना सड़ो ना बहनचोद. Talking about mask पहनो without.
I agree. I mean, look at commercials by Lifebuoy and even Domex was wonderfully done. I think it could have been done in a much better way. पता नहीं, I don't know what's going on, man. I think जिसके भी ये खैर चलो.
Okay. Moving on, we'll be talking about this one underdog ad, which is the best performing ad on our page. हमारे पेज के ऊपर it's all organic. We don't post ads. हम लोग पैसे नहीं लगाते. And this ad, without anything, has 1.7 million views on it. Brands, if you're listening, तुम लोगों ने जो पैसे लगाए होंगे, तुम लोगों को 1.7 million views नहीं आए होंगे. And this little beauty is the Sultan Oil DVC. And Mr. Dude, why do you think this ad did brilliantly? And if you could strategically highlight so that brands and marketers can understand how shit works.
It is about the fucking consumer and what they want. It is so fucking simple. It is not a crisis that the creative manager is going through. It is not a personal ambition that the brand manager has. It is about the fucking client. It is about the fucking consumer. I think the one thing that this ad was super strong on was the consumer insight. I think the strategy was beautifully done. I think it really, it was a very simple ad. It was a very simple story. It was portrayed and directed in a very simple manner, and it just tugged at the strings of the heart. And again, wahi baat jo maine ki thi, when I was talking about super, it when you're talking about associating a feeling with a brand, I think this film did that very well. Dude, what's your thoughts?
Agreed. I think it was very nicely done. It was very simple at the core of it. It just took an insight, and the idea wasn't even complicated. The idea was very simple as well, and it is basically what mothers go through and how their lives are. But it was just very nicely told. Uh, I'm not going to like totally bitch about it. I think the production could have slightly been better. Lighting थोड़ी सी better.
I agree.
But having said that, beautiful ad, ladies and gentlemen. It did wonders.
I agree that the lighting could have been much better.
It's okay. It's okay. But it was a brilliant ad nonetheless. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our first show. I'm just going to wrap it up, and I think I'm just going to highlight a couple of things. We talked about the good ad and the bad ads. The major difference between the good and the bad ones, Peak Free, Super, and Sultan, was the fact that one, the brand is communicating on a strategy and they're communicating consistently. They have picked up culturally relevant insights and they're making ideas on that. And yeah, so brands, just take this as an example of how to do things. आप strategy निकालो, insight निकालो, और उसके ऊपर ads पे Guys, we should wrap it up. Thank you for coming to our first show. Hopefully, we will be doing this regularly and often. We shall be reviewing ads and okay, dude. We shall be reviewing ads and telling you why we feel they're good and why they're bad. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Signing off. Wow.